At Digital Wealth MB, we've been using our Google Ads strategy to scale over 70 e-commerce and service-based businesses over 100K a month, and some of those even into the 8 and 9 figure range. This has also helped many of our clients scale into other marketing channels and become industry leaders in their niche. We utilize the best Google Ads strategy personalized to your business. We guarantee that while you use our service, if you do not see qualified leads or profitable sales, you don't pay a single penny. Now, before I get into the rest of this video, I want to make sure that it's right for you so that we're not wasting our time. So please pay attention here. Our Google Ads agency exclusively works with 7 and 8 figure brands that are looking to grow. We're not looking for new businesses. We're not looking to launch businesses. We're only looking for people that have already proved success, that we can identify, need more help, and then we help them get to the next level. If you are not currently running a business, or if you are running a business and it is not a 7 or 8 figure business already, this video might not be for you. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, I'm gonna go through a couple of our testimonials so that you can see we obviously know what we're talking about and we have the results to prove it. We've done a lot in terms of Google Ads strategy. We've done everything from scaling brands from $0 to $5,000 a day in revenue in just a few months. And we've worked with some e-commerce brands, taking them from $100 in ad spend to over $1,200 in ad spend in, once again, just a couple of months. So it's safe to say we definitely know what we're talking about when it comes to scaling on Google. And this isn't across a small $500,000 to $600,000. I'm talking about millions of dollars of ad spend managed over the last 10 months alone. Realistically, if I was watching this video sales letter when I was scaling my own personal e-commerce stores 5 years ago, the first question that would pop into my mind is, how do I get started? And that's, of course, if I knew it was going to work for my business and if it was going to give me more time in my personal life. And that's exactly what I'm going to cover for you in the next couple of minutes here. For instance, we can take Jake, for example, who came to us running a low 7-figure e-commerce store. Jake came to us looking to replace his old Google Ads agency, who he believed was underperforming as they were only producing him a few $100s per day. After working with him for now 6 months, we've been able to scale his ads to a point where he's making roughly $7,500 per day on Google alone, with a growth plan to come closer to over $500K a month, and is now able and actively looking to be able to sell his business for a high multiple. Or we can take Noah, for example, one of the top rated e-com ad agencies. We were able to take his brand from 880% ROAS up to a 1400% ROAS while maintaining the same amount of conversions, allowing him to focus on more important things within his business. And why stop there? Let's keep going. Let's take Andre. He's the CEO of a health and personal care company. He didn't have Google Ads running when he started with us, but since then we've scaled his business up to $5,000 a day in just a few months. So much so that we actually got a text from the client saying we need to hold on scaling further because we ran out of inventory. Now, I don't know about you guys, when I was running my own e-commerce store, running out of inventory is probably like the top rated problem you can have above all else. That means that your business is growing, you're selling, and you're making money. And that's a problem that I would rather deal with over worrying about ads or worrying about my payment processor getting shut down or something. Or we can take Mike, for example. Mike came to us right after he acquired a successful business. We then scaled his business over a couple of months and got him to the position where he could resell the business for over 5 times what he purchased it for. He literally flipped a company through us in just a short couple of months for over 5 times what he paid for it. Now, why is this happening to these businesses? And the answer is very simple. It's because our strategies have been proven to work and we do not work with every single client that applies with us. In fact, we decline almost 95% of clients that apply. The reason for this is very simple. We only work with people that we truly believe we can help and grow. So the amount of people we end up working with is actually very small. That's also why we have a crazy guarantee and why you don't pay if you're not profitable. That's also why we offer a free audit and why we do so much due diligence before we sign on clients to make sure that they are truly where we need them to be and they are the right client for us before we get started. If you scroll down past this video, and do it after I'm done talking here, but if you scroll down, you'll be able to see many more testimonials that you can look through yourself. Working with Digital Wealth MB will allow you to predictably grow your business and allow yourself to take a step out of your business so that you could focus on growing it and make more money instead of being stuck inside of it, being very bored with mundane tasks every single day. On another note, from one business owner to another, this is exactly what I did for this agency. I was working inside this agency and I couldn't grow it. And then when I started hiring people to work inside of the agency, I was able to take a step out and grow the business. And that's how we got to where we are today. Now, I really want to hammer this in because we have a crazy guarantee, and I know it's hard to believe, but if you are not profitable, you will not pay a single penny, because I do not believe it's fair to charge somebody for something that they don't make money on. That's not any way to run an agency. You should only be paying me if I'm making you more money. So if we don't yield you profitable sales or get you qualified leads, then you're not going to pay a single penny. I will literally give you your money back. And once again, just to really staple it in, that's because we've been doing this for a good amount of time. We've spent millions of dollars. We know our strategy works. And on top of all that, the cherry on top of everything is that we only work with people that we believe we can help. Like I said earlier, we're not going to just take on every single client. So if we say, yes, let's work with you, it's almost guaranteed to work out every single time. And that's why we have a crazy guarantee. Now, you guys know our strategies are crushing right now. And if this is enough for you, then click the link below and get a completely free personalized Google Ads strategy for your business if you qualify. You heard that right. You literally are going to get a free audit on your brand, a free strategy that includes brand research, keyword research, a competitor analysis, a full testing strategy, and the expectations for your brand on Google by clicking the link below. If this video sales letter up to this point was enough for you, please do yourself a favor and click that link right now. And if you qualify, you will get that audit completely free. Even if you don't work with us, you could still use that. You could take it to another Google Ads agency and say, hey, this is what the best Google Ads agency on the planet gave to me. Can you guys do this? They're probably not going to be able to, but you're welcome to do that. All right, so now I'm going to walk you through what you're going to be getting when you book a call for a Google Ads strategy. This is a live account that came to us asking for help with getting more quality leads, and we provided them an audit. And here is this audit. This client is a property management group that was looking to get more form fills within the business. They made it clear that they weren't looking for quantity, but instead they were looking for quality with these leads. We did a brief overview for them, detailing what we found when digging into their website, their industry, and their goals. Then we moved on to the strategy for their brand. Typically, we would give them some website optimization tips to increase the conversion rate of their website, but this one was pretty good, so we didn't have to. After the overview, we moved into the strategy that we provided for their business. If you notice, this isn't some basic one-page strategy. This is a full-fledged testing strategy that we would be implementing into their account as soon as they sign on. Of course, with further guidance about their industry. This includes types of campaigns we'd use, the angle of campaigns that we target, some of the keywords that we'd use, how much it would cost, and what each of the campaigns would do for their overall business. We included a retargeting strategy and a competitor strategy in the audit too, giving the client a 360 view of our intentions when hopping into the account. That's why most of the clients that work with us now are industry leaders in their space, which I'm very proud to say that. Finally, we scroll down to the expectations, which gives them an idea of how much they'd need to spend to get X number of leads and how much ROI they'd get based on their average sale. This allows them to have predictable growth moving forward when trying to allocate money to the proper marketing channels. Now, that was a completely free audit Google Ad strategy that we made. We personally tailored that to their business before they paid us a single penny, basically detailing and lining out every single thing that we would do for their business. They could literally take that and just run away with it. We personalize these audits to every single person that qualifies. After the strategy is discussed and everybody agrees, we immediately sign on and hop into their account and start executing on what we outlined and what we talked about. So we literally show you exactly what we're going to do, and then we execute on it, and it's that simple. Now here's a look at their account today. They've already scaled up to 90 leads per day using our strategy. As my mom always says, 2 is better than 1, so let's take a look at a second account and a second audit. This client owns an e-commerce fashion company and is still with us today. If you take a look at how this audit was structured, we again started with an overview detailing everything that we saw within the brand, competitor analysis, keyword research, etc., and then wrote out the testing strategy that we would be using for his account. If you notice in the overview, I detailed how much more important the display and video networks are going to be for his brand because it's a new project that no one knows about, and therefore we'd need to increase brand exposure through videos and imagery. These audits are not cookie cutter. I cannot stress this enough. They're very, very tailored to each individual business based on their goals. As we scroll down, you'll see the website's recommendations that we offer to the client to help their conversion rate, and also additional recommendations that we require to prevent a suspension from Google. These recommendations are purely suggestions, but they're based on our years of experience in the space, as well as the multitude of clients that we've been working alongside. Then we hopped into the ad account strategy that we'd be using for the client, and the keywords that we'd be considering for their search and display campaigns. Once we sent this audit over to the client, we hopped on another call with them and explained it to them and gave them expectations for their brand. And since then, their brand has scaled up to roughly $2,500 a day at a 400% ROAS in the first 2 months after never running Google before. So this is exactly what I was saying. You inquire, we identify an opportunity, we outline the opportunity, we explain it to you, and then if you say yes, we work together and we make you a lot of money. It's literally that simple. For many of you, we might be the first ad agency that you've ever worked with. We often see our clients managing Facebook advertising and then coming to us to diversify their revenue or move away from the volatility of Facebook that we all hate. That is something that our clients don't have to worry about anymore since Google is a predictable source of revenue and it doesn't have the same volatility as Facebook. They don't have to consistently be worrying about disabled accounts, de-optimized ads, creative fatigue, etc. Instead, they're going to be getting a predictable and scalable source of revenue through a different marketing channel that is handheld for them while they can work on other things. You, as the CEO of your business, simply cannot manage everything. Hiring a team, a specialized and talented team, to do things that you cannot be doing anymore is the only way to grow your business. And I learned this as a CEO myself in the recent years by hiring the team for this agency. That is the only reason that I was able to grow this agency, and that will be the only reason that you are able to grow your service or your e-commerce business. And you need to hire people to do things that you cannot be spending your time on. There's a common saying in the business world, it's letting go of the vine, and it basically means at some point in your business, if you want to exceed and you want to grow, you're going to need to let go of some of the parts of your business. And when I say let go, I mean delegate away. I don't mean like take them out of your business. Many CEOs tend to be pretty good at managing every part of the business, but not excellent at it. And that's why I'm reiterating and I'm saying the same thing. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but it's so important that you have specialized teams and people that are more talented than you at certain things that you bring into your business in order to grow it. Like, I'm really trying to hammer that in. Hiring experts to run your ads will allow you to reclaim your own personal time and use that time on the outside of the business to grow it and move to the next phase. Move from 6 figures to 7 figures, 7 figures to multi 7 figures or 8 figures, etc. It's not rocket science, guys. This is incredibly simple, and it's time to get to work. If you want to scale your business to the next level, it's time to hire a specialized team. Click the link and get on a call with our team and see if you qualify for the Google Ads audit. If you do qualify, we're going to literally break down all the opportunity within your account and then start executing on it as soon as you agree. And remember, you do not pay if you are not getting profitable results using our agency service. My entire reputation relies on this company, and if it does not work out for you, the relationship between us is far more important. I will literally give you your money back. That's all I have to say to you guys today. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you book a call, and I hope you qualify. And if you do, I will see you on that final call where we can meet and take your business to the next level. Thank you.